Hello everybody, help me share this video. Please help me share this video. Let's bring everybody together because we must continue. Honestly speaking, we just must continue. It is very, very important that we continue. Okay, my good people, how are you guys doing? I hope you are okay. I am okay. Well, not so okay, but it's okay. We must continue. All right. Greetings to everybody. Sorry, I didn't have audio all this time. See, that's why you need people to work with you. My crew was screaming, "Oga, you no get audio. Oga, the microphone is off. Oh, the microphone is off." Then I knew I didn't have audio, but now I have audio. Make I even also type my, make I type my this. And now, wow, when they do this thing, it will come on, come on, come on, come off, come on, come off. I don't understand. What's this now? Ah, these people, because they know my. Okay, I'm back now. Okay, wait, make we change the topic. Can change the topic. Uh, um, let's- okay, so that's what we're gonna be using. Wow, let's say I did adjust this thing, but you know they work. Why now? What's going on? Let me try again. Anyway, just help me send this video out. Um, Send this video out, I beg. Okay, guys, do me a favor. Just send this video out. This is what we are talking about. We're talking about Northern leaders berate the South. Listen to me. When we talk like this, it does not mean that we are being tribalistic. No, 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 no. We are just reporting what is happening. If it is a Southern leader that is messing up, we will still focus on them and talk about them. I'm saying this so that it will not confuse you. It will not make you not understand what we are saying. This is my cap self. When you the vex, nothing they agree to cooperate with you. Listen very carefully. We must be very, very, very careful. The way we talk, the things we do, the way we react to situations, we must be very, 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 very careful. What did I say? Very, very, very careful. Read my lips. Very, very careful. I'm not trying to be tribalistic today. Although you know that me, I'm a very tribal person. What do I mean by tribal? I love and I respect my people's culture. I respect my people's tradition. I know who I am. And because I know who I am, because I recognize my unique qualities and how God has made me, it helps me in relating with people. So the more you know where you're coming from, the more you are a tribal conscious human being, the more it helps you to become a better person. Because somebody who is not rooted, let me tell you the truth, you must heal yourself. You must heal yourself from this idea that when you begin to talk about your roots, when you begin to be in a good relationship with your roots, it means you are tribalistic. No way. No way. This is what the white man brought to you so that he can colonize you. He told you to forget about your culture, forget about your language, forget about your songs. He just dumped English on you and you accepted it. Everything you did now became demonic. You must heal yourself from that. Then you don't have a root. When you don't have a root, some people in the diaspora here where I live, some people's village, home, ancestor is number 12 Patrick Street. Where are you from? I'm from number 25 Kingston Road. That's where my father lived. And then the other one, that's all they remember. Where no, you have a root. And if you don't know your roots, do some search so you can get a closure. Some of us don't know our parents. Some of us don't know our mothers and our fathers. Fine, it was not your fault. But you owe it to yourself and your children to do a little research, to at least trace your genealogy, where you're coming from. Do the DNA test. It will help you. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because I'm an Igbo man and I understand the characteristics of an Igbo man. I understand the origin of the Igbo man. I understand how the Igbo man sees things. And that is what makes me know that as an Igbo man, I cannot be lazy. That as an Igbo man, I have to be enterprising. That as an Igbo man, I am so proud that I will not allow another man to come and be feeding my family. I have to fend for my family. As an Igbo man, I have to defend my family. I have to work hard, get money, and buy my land. I do not go and stay for free. I don't like freebies as an Igbo man because of the pride that I was raised with. As an Igbo man, I am very respectful. But I am not respectful to the point where I follow you like mumu. As an Igbo man, I ask questions. As an Igbo man, when you tell me that you are my king, that I must bring all my things to you, I say, why? No, it's not done like that. Igwe, no, it is not done like that. We need to call a meeting of the Ndiichie. We need to go to the town hall meeting. In the town hall meeting, we will put it to vote. Okay? As an Igbo man, I know that you are a king in your own dominion, that in my own Obi, that I am the king of my own Obi. That's why we say that Igbo Enweze. What it means is that we are very, very democratic. We are very, very independent. Because of that, it makes me respect my neighbor. It makes me respect the man from the other tribe. Because we say, Ebe Belu, Ugo Belu. So I grew up learning that I should live and let live. That's why I am able to go to another man's place and become a good neighbor and ask him to show me a piece of land that I want to build a house. He will now show me and I will pay for that house. Whatever he tells me is the price for the land, I will negotiate, I will pay, I will do the Igbo man knows to do everything that is needed according to the law of the land. Sometimes you are a Christian and they tell you you have to give money to a shrine or to a something before the land becomes your own. Oh, that somebody was buried in the land. Oh, that a tree in the land has to be paid for. Oh, that a sacred tree that belongs to. Sometimes, even as a Christian Igbo man, you give money for all of those things because they said, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. You say, I cannot go to the forest with you. I cannot go in front of the shrine with you, but can I give money for you people to go and do all of that? That is what you do as an Igbo man. So that when the property becomes yours, it is yours. You see, so we respect people. We don't go to put ourselves. We don't go to impose ourselves on people. We don't go to dispossess people. Do you understand? We come with value. We come and we add value to your life. We come and we develop your evil forest. We come and we make the desert become an estate. We come and we convert your swamp water and it becomes very good land. That is who we are. We've never found trouble with you. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this to make you become proud of who you are. You are Igede, you are Idoma, you're Tiv, you're Nupe. Even you, that is the Fulani man or woman, practicing whatever culture, that is the good culture, because there are good and bad people. Just like you have 419ers and armed robbers too as Igbo people. There are bad people everywhere. But the good person that you are, you must not joke with your culture. You must not joke with where you're coming from. You must know thyself. Know thyself. So that when people begin to talk in parables, you know that they are making reference to you. But if you do not know who you are, when they begin to describe a certain thing, you will not even know they are talking about you. But when you begin to talk certain things, I know you're talking about me. It doesn't matter how you put it. I know you are talking about me because it's only me. Those of you that have watched Die Hard movie with Bruce Willis, if you remember, there was a part in the movie when there were people were scratching their head. One of those kidnappers was scratching their head. Go and watch the movie. He was so frustrated. Bruce Willis' wife, who was one of those kidnapped, turned to somebody and said, I know that he is here. My husband is here. Bruce Willis is here. The person said, how do you know? He said, because only him can drive somebody that mad. Do you understand? So when you begin to behave a certain way, I know you're making reference to me. I have laid all this foundation for me to be able to tell you what I want to tell you today. And to start with, it bothers me how Southern leaders are reacting. Your reaction is sending a very wrong message out there. Your reaction, and let me tell you the truth. Let me lay this foundation first of all. Let me tell you this disclaimer. That in Nigeria right now, what we need is a coalition of the oppressed. Oppressed people exist everywhere. Oppressed people are in the north. They are not the northern leaders. Get me wrong. Hear me very well. Oppressed people in Zamfara. Oppressed people in Kano, Kaduna. Everywhere you are part of this coalition. So when I speak, don't allow my words to be filtered to you as somebody who hates the north. I'm talking about northern leaders. Our southern leaders, the way you are reacting is sending the very wrong message, and it is encouraging the wrong narrative, and it is very, very highly disappointing. I'm going to play a video for you, and you will see how your action or inaction is sending the wrong message out there. Omoyele Sowore has been under fire, ridiculed, incarcerated, arrested and rearrested, shot at, broken his nose, abducted, every kind of inhuman treatment, locked up in prison up 10 times. You were there laughing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came to speak. He came to talk. He talked and talked and talked. You were busy wearing your white kaftan and going to commission one kilometer roads. You say people should not mind him. He kept complaining about our people that were being killed. No northern governor, not even one northern governor apologized. I didn't hear. Even when the people who carried the attacks have been identified as Fulani headsmen, no Fulani governor, which by the way, 90-something% of all the governors of the north have Fulani upbringing or Fulani attachment. They didn't say anything. Nnamdi Kanu kept complaining, he didn't say anything. Now, they abducted, kidnapped him illegally. You did not say anything. You did not say anything. Sunday Igboho, they now went to his house. And I hope this serves as a lesson to my Yoruba and Oduduwa brothers and sisters, that some of you who keep claiming that Nnamdi Kanu's method is very violent. I even saw, I don't know who he was, one of the elders, saying that no, Sunday Igboho is not like Nnamdi Kanu. No. Sunday Igboho is gentle now. No, he's not violent. Chief Igboho, who is not violent, who is doing peaceful protests, have fun and have markets. With his peaceful protests, they still came to his house and they killed people in his house. The same treatment that they gave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And people used to ask in Igbo, how many times does this thing have to happen to you before you learn? Can't you see? Can you not see the same thing happening? When DSS went with army and everybody to shoot Nnamdi Kanu's house, trying to kill him through python dance, killing a lot of people. That is, they say he jumped bail. Didn't you see that it was the same thing? They went to Sowore's the place, abducted him too. The same thing. Didn't you see it? Now they came looking for Sunday Igboho, and still you can't open your eyes and see what is happening. You don't see a correlation between the two. It doesn't make sense to you. You are not seeing a connection between the two. What do you want to see before you understand that there's a grand plan? While in the north, the northern leaders are boldly coming out, villages, states, local government, emirs are going to bet terrorists own regions. The argument you always hear the government says that, okay, we have collected 3 more from, and we know they're having 17 regions. They have 17 local governments. We collected 3 from them. The chief will now call a meeting without shooting even one bullet. You call them and you negotiate with them. You carry tax money that comes from the oil in the south. You capture this money, you calculate this money, and you go and negotiate. Do some of you even read the news and see what is going on? Do you know that we negotiate with terror? Come on. Do you know we negotiate with terrorists? We know where their location is not hidden. We know where they are. It's not far away. When they go to meet these people, they drive like 30 minutes away from the city, within a state, Within a local government, they know where they are. You people kept arguing, but Sheikh Gumi came and said that whenever he goes to negotiate with these people, the army goes with him, the police goes with him, DSS goes with him. So let nobody say they don't know where these people are. In the north, you romance with these people. You show us the money that you're giving to them. See, these northern leaders, they are slapping you, the southern leaders, and you are just sucking it up. Shame on you. Shame on you. They show you the money openly. Nothing is hidden. Oh, Jesus Christ. As they are showing this movie, each and every one of these terrorist people, each and every one of them is carrying AK-47 and rocket launchers. Police is there. Police is carrying their AK-47. The terrorist is carrying their own AK-47. Everybody is relaxed. And yet you give an order that they should be shot at sight. All of you are jumping up that they showed Igboho's men, and they said they captured 17 rifles. 17 rifles. And you are proud to display 17 rifles. Go to my channel. I have a video of close to 35 minutes. 35 minutes of this video. Somebody used their cell phone inside the bush where these people are. The people that you negotiate with. They use this video to go across where they were camping and talking. They were showing crates of ammunition. The video is there on my channel. Go and look at it. Crates of ammunition. In fact, Dr. Erica will help me, please. Find that video where they were showing all the arms and ammunition of all these terrorist gangs. In the bush, Fulani headsmen, after they went for an operation. Another one is where they had their bikes going for an operation. Go and count how many machine guns you find in one crate. They had dozens of those crates, dozens of ammunition. Those were the new supplies, not to talk of the ones that they all had. All of them had one slung over their shoulder. Do you remember after Governor Autumn complained about what was going on in his area, that few days after that, a Nigerian army truck loaded with arms and ammunition was reportedly apprehended without a single bullet fired, and including 20 million naira that they had in the truck. And they say it was loaded with supplies that was meant for the military. But this whole truck was apprehended with 20 million in Benue State, around the same area that Governor Autumn said, I know where these people are. These people are on the way between Otukpo and Makurdi. Abi, Boko and Makurdi, he said. Are you getting me? Is it making sense to you? But you will come to the southeast. You will come to ESN that is fighting against attacks from Fulani headsmen and bandits, and you will declare them illegal. So I've talked about what they did to Showore. I've talked about what they did to Nnamdi Kanu, and now they are doing it to Sunday Igboho, and you people are not talking. When you talk, this is how you sound. You go and be begging. I'm going to try to play this video for you. The reason why I want to play this video is for you to see that the way you are reacting to what is happening is emboldening the so-called northern leaders, and they are beating their chest and they are saying, you people are lucky. If you know what we plan to do, if you know what we plan to do, if not that this thing happened, we would have decimated all of you. I hope I'm able to get this video. You will listen so that you will see what you have done to yourselves. Because when we are telling you, you don't get it. You don't get it at all. You think it's a joke. You think these people that we are dealing with are joking. They are not joking. Okay, I'm going to download the video, and when it finishes downloading, I'll play it for you. I'll download it on my system, and after that, I'll play it for you so that you will see, okay, my system is very fast. Just downloaded the thing, fiam. That's how you know now. It's not this thing that where's the thing? It downloaded it. The problem now is finding where the thing downloaded it. Okay, let's do this and sort it by date so that wherever we downloaded will be there for us to see. Okay, let's go back again. If we go back again, we'll try to download it, then we will see where it's going to download. So it just downloaded, okay, straight to, I see where the thing is downloaded now. Give me a small time. It is important that I play this video so that you, when you are just there goofing and messing up, you need to understand how these people see you. Now, this video is Northern Leaders. Northern Leaders. This video we're going to play now. This is Northern Leaders. Northern Leaders talking about the situation. This is how they are viewing everything that is happening. Listen.
Life and death as far as we are concerned, and then life and death in the sense that life is the means of livelihood of Northerners is being truncated, it's been bastardized across the Federation, and we are saying no to that, and we mean, when we say no, we mean no, and we will no longer tolerate the continuity of such things. And then also, when I say death, you are aware, and every Nigerian is aware, that Northerners carrying out their lawful businesses in the western and the eastern part of Nigeria are being killed at the slightest provocation, innocently, without committing any offense.
Can you imagine that Northerners are being killed without provocation all over the place? You see how the thing has flipped? You see, but it gets more interesting. Keep listening.
And that is also equally not accepted. Quickly, the last time we had a press conference that you called a threat, we called on the eastern and the western state governors to, within 30 days, ensure that they do something or we will do something. Even
I'm not sure you people are listening. No, I don't think you understand. This guy said that they called a press conference and you people said it was a threat. He's like, you people said it was a threat. And they gave an ultimatum. 30 days ultimatum. That's what they said. They gave 30 days. And after 30 days, you need to see how he is proudly talking about this. He said after 30 days, that they were going to do something. If the southern and eastern governors, so the west, if you guys didn't do anything, they would do something.
We say we don't want to do anything, but we will be forced to do something. 2 days after our press conference, the eastern state governors called an emergency meeting, discussed, and then give a press release of they had no business with IPOB as well as ECN and Nnamdi Kanu himself. And then also 2 days after their
shame, big shame on you people. Big shame on you people. They killed your people. They killed your own people. Your citizens complained to you. They killed 17 in Nsukka. They killed 35 in this place. They killed everywhere they killed. Your people cried to you, southern governors. My own Enugu state governor, you ran to Abuja to go and beg the president for the killing of your people. You went to Abuja You went to Abuja to go and they killed your people. You, the governor, you went to Abuja to tell the president it's okay, it's okay. So don't be angry, sir. You were apologizing that they came and killed your people. Who gave you that kind of brain? That when somebody dies, it is you that is bereaved, that goes to your neighbor to go and cry. Your neighbor came and attacked you, killed your children. You went to your neighbor to go and apologize to him. I'll be waiting for killing. Does it make sense? Don't you see? It doesn't make sense. That's what you did. When it is your neighbor that should be afraid and sending emissaries to you to apologize. So you hear what the northern leaders are saying, that they gave you 30 days. They gave you 30 days. And that you quickly, shame on you, that you quickly organize. Do you see how they see you? That's why this is important. You think you're playing politics, but you see what you're doing. You see how they are treating you. You see how they are laughing at you, that they threatened you, gave you 30 days, and all of you, Mahi, Wike, Governor, I don't even remember, Okowa, all of you now, don't even remember your names anymore. You sat together and you did a meeting reacting to their announcement.
Meeting, the leadership of Igbo Elders Council under Chief Emmanuel Inwanyawu also come up after a meeting, I guess, with the chairman.
Oh, if I now see this thing is scattering my head. I'm telling you, this thing is scattering my head. This guy just gather all of us together. Just like when you want to sell say I be business, I be Igbo man. When you're selling markets, somebody's pricing this one. He say this one 10 naira, this one 10 naira, this one 10 naira. Small time they go say, Madam, gather all of them together. All of them, how much? I could just buy all of them. That's what this guy just did. He said, the governors, when we threatened, the governors were panicking. They held a meeting. Ubani, Umahi, Wike, all of them, they held a meeting. And they quickly held a meeting. The main one that you hear is coming. But not just the governors. He now went to our Igbo lead. It is sacrilege. It is an abomination. No, those are not our leaders. The custody. Do you know what it means in the village when the elders sit down to come up with a decision? When you touch our elders, you touch the very fiber of our existence. And I'm sure it is the same thing in all cultures. But this man just stood here because of the way you people react, our elders, and I hope you're hearing. It is your action and inaction that is making this man treat you like this. He had just finished with the governors. Said the governors reacted, which is okay. We accept what they reacted. And then all the Igbo leaders led by Iwanyamu. That time you were saying they should calculate the things that they bond that you want to pay. Pay for what? Pay for what? Pay for what? Which thing belonging to another that was destroyed? Are you mad? Are you freaking kidding me? Pay for what? Pay for Guinea. Is it pay for the markets that are burnt? Igbo people's market that is burnt there's no month. A market is not burnt and the whole market looted. Come back the next month, all the shops are up again and running. Have you paid for that? Have you paid for how many luxurious buses? Who uses luxurious bus? Tell me which luxurious bus you have entered and they are singing oh no. All the luxurious buses, when they line up in the night, 20, 30 of them, Yeah, Chigi them, only one Jesus, Chigi them. Is it not all those songs that you hear? Igbo gospel song from beginning to end, whether you're hearing Igbo or not hearing Igbo. What does that signify to you? It signifies to you that more than 80-something% of the people in those luxurious buses are Igbo people going to do business, going to buy and sell. All the luxurious buses that they've kidnapped and killed people, who has paid for it? Who has paid for it? All the Igbo people's businesses in Kaduna, Kano, Sokoto, Benue, everywhere. Who has been paying for it? And the one, Jesus Christ. God will forgive you people. God will forgive you people. Let's continue. Said leaders.
Now, also come up after a meeting, I guess, with the chairman of the Eastern State Governors Forum, come up to call on northerners who lost their property in the eastern part of Nigeria, courtesy of IPOB, ESN, on Nnamdi Kanu's groups, the leadership of, and then also 2 days after their own meeting, the leadership of Igbo Elders Council under Chief Emmanuel Iwanyawo also come up after a meeting, I guess, with the chairman of the Eastern State Governors Forum, come up to call on northerners who lost their property in the eastern part of Nigeria, courtesy of IPOB, ESN, on Nnamdi Kanu's group's activity, to come up with a template of how much they lost and they are going to be compensated. So as far as we are concerned, that is a plus for us. And then we meant what we said. We didn't want to act. That was why we gave that opportunity to them, and that was why we gave that 30 days. I mean, within that 30 days, if nothing was done, we had our own plan B, like I mentioned during the press conference.
I hope you're hearing it. You know when they say see how they are sounding now. Do you see how they are sounding now? That they give you 30 days. That within that 30 days, the governors acted. And 2 days after, the elders acted and they are begging, please, 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 please. And it is because of that begging that they had their plan B. They had their, we had our plan B. We knew what to do. See how they are. Look at that. They threaten you, you beg them. Yes, thank you. Somebody said they threaten you, you beg them. You see, they threaten you with what? You beg them. That's how they see it. If not, why would this man be talking like this? You think you're making a political statement. You think your eye is on 2023. Every time they come and deceive you with a post. The president, have you ever thought the presidency is not good enough for you? Every time they say, I made an Igbo man after all, I made an Igbo man my vice president. An Igbo man was my driver. An Igbo man was my washer man. I'm not tribalistic. I'm not tribalistic. I'm not tribal. I'll be whatever. Igbo man was my this. Igbo man was my this. But to be the head is not in the mix.
Conference just 2 days ago, on Wednesday, on Thursday, we had an emergency meeting within the 75 groups in Abuja, and then we agreed on what to do, how to do, when to do, and why we needed to do what we needed to do. I will be
nonsense. You know when people are lying. When people are lying. We went together in Abuja and we said we 75 groups we needed to do. We say we have to meet together and we needed to do what we needed to do, and we know we're going to do it. We didn't do it, but now we did it, and now we did that lie. Stupid lie. But who is giving them who is putting the fuel for them? It is you, the southern leaders, especially the flavors of the eastern southeast. It is you that is emboldening them.
Then we agreed on what to do, how to do, when to do, and why we needed to do what we needed to do. I won't be saying such things, the plans here, but good enough. we had the response by the Eastern authorities. So far, so good. Leaders is commendable, and we hope they will keep it up like that. The next thing is we have also asked them to warn their people to stay off northerners no matter what. And I also
stay off northerners no matter what. Stay off northerners no matter what. They rape your mother, stay off them. They drive you out of your farm, stay off them. They kill your people, stay off them. I'm warning you. They come with their cows to eat up your crops, stay off them. They take over your forest without paying rent, stay off them. That is the clear message they are giving you. Say no matter what, otherwise they will initiate the plan that they had, that they did not execute because the southern governors came and begged them. That is the narrative you people have given out there.
To make them understand, and I will quickly do this here now, please. The number of Igbos residing in northern Nigeria, the 19 northern states, amount to 16 million. We have 16 million Igbos residing in northern Nigeria.
This is very, very interesting. Listen to what he said, and this is what will show our Southeast leaders that they are the most foolish set of people. The people that you are just messing yourselves off before them, this is what they think about your people. They recognize, let me put this big, these people recognize the number of Igbo people all over the country. They recognize the investment. Why am I saying? Even Buhari himself said it with his mouth. So those of you who have been living in self-denial, every time we talk about, they recognize he's going to talk about 16 million Igbos. But whenever you do your census, you don't capture that. Whenever you do your census, you don't capture that. See what he's saying with his mouth. 16 million Igbos. He says are scattered all over the place. But when you want to do your capturing of data, they disappear, they are ghosts. But when you want to make reference like this, you remember that they are that much. You remember that they have investment. That's why I keep saying that people misconstrue the concept of Biafra. Even though Biafra is located in a particular place, it's not about this land or that land, because the number of Biafrans outside Biafra, the number of Igbo men, let me just talk about Igbo men now. The number of Igbo men outside Igbo land are more than the people inside. If all of them were to come home, there will be a population disaster. I'm telling you the truth. If all the Igbo people migrated in every part of this world, not only Nigeria, were to come back to Igbo land, there will not be space to contain them. Go and look at the map and see how small we are, the land. So it's not about the land mass now, people. It's not the land mass. It is about the brain mass. It is the brain mass. I keep telling people, if you want to know the size of the Igbo man, and by extension, the Biafran people, stop looking at land mass. Stop looking at the size of the land. It is not the size of the land. It is the size of the intelligence. It is the size of the skills. You cannot, it's not something you can see. When you talk about the Biafran nation, think about them all over the world. Gather their ingenuity, gather their stubbornness, gather their entrepreneurship. That is what we are talking about here. When you keep looking at landmass, that's why some people will say, no, I am not, you're taking my land, you're coming into my space. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? It's just like this supercomputer. Don't you know how the world works now? They told somebody in government that they need to store this thing in cloud. They say, where? Which cloud? Why must they go and store information in the cloud? Don't you know about the supercomputer that works by connecting all the computers around the world? They're all working at the same time. No computer is bigger than that. That's how the Igbo nation works. So stop looking at physical things. Things happen. Things happen without people physically seeing each other. When you come to an Igbo man shop, ask him, do you have this thing? Say, the container in a high sea. It is in my packing shop. If you can come tomorrow morning when we come, we will bring it from packing shop for you and it will be there. Okay, I will come tomorrow. That same night, the Igbo man will send his son, or he himself will enter night bus, go to Lagos. When he goes to Lagos from Onitsha, he does not sleep anywhere, because by the time the bus is landing, market has opened, or he will just wait in the bus station. Immediately the shop opens, he picks the goods, enters the next bus, he lands back in Onitsha before 12 o'clock. By the time you are coming to the market, he say, okay, I told you it was in the parking store. Do you see how time does not stop him? Time and distance. Anyway, I'm digressing. You see how your inaction is turning these people into something else. Look at how they are bragging. Look at how they are. Now, I like this part because now they're going to tell you how they see the Igbo man in the north. Listen.
Out of that 16 million, 12 million are permanently resident. What? And I also made them understand, and I will quickly do this here now, please. The number of Igbos residing in northern Nigeria, the 19 northern states, amount to 16 million. We have 16 million Igbos residing in northern Nigeria. Out of that 16 million, 12 million are permanently resident. When I say permanently resident, they own their personal houses. Their shops, the shops they operate on, their personal shops. They own farm. A lot of them, a good number of them have farmland, personal farmlands in rural communities in the north, and also they own buildings that they are renting out to even northerners that are in the north. Then the 4 million out of this, the remaining 4 million are the ones that are living in a rented apartment. In most cases, they live in an apartment of Igbos who had their own, who lived here and built houses that they are giving out as rent, and they are the same people that transit, either go to the east, buy things and bring to the north, and buy from the north and take to the east. And also the farming activity that they do, those southeastern Nigerians that do the farming in northern Nigeria, it is the northerners that do the labor work for them, but at the end of the farming season, whatever they harvest, they also transport back to the east and sell back in the east. We are not complaining of that. We've never complained. We've provided them with all the necessary protection and security. We'll make sure that nothing happens to them. Same goes to the Yorubas. We have 21 million Yorubas in the 19 northern states. Out of the 21, 16.5 million of them are permanently resident and own personal houses, farms, and shops. In fact, different businesses. All both put together, Yorubas and Igbos have business that is running into trillions of naira in northern Nigeria.
You see what this man said, eh? Shame to all of you who you keep fighting the freedom fighters. You are fighting the freedom fighters. I can't explain it. I don't understand. You fight those who fight for your freedom. But see how the northern, so-called northern leader, not the northern citizens, because they too are suffering what we are suffering. But look at the ones that go and take the money and chop and come and talk rubbish. Did you hear them clearly say Yoruba and Igbo? See, I love every other tribe. But some of us are wasting time. Like my brother who keeps, and I don't want to denigrate him, but all this apology, all this, you have to come, let us talk. These people don't see you different from me. As far as they are concerned, you are Nyamiri. You are Nyamiri. Whether you are from a Joseph. Edo, Ijo, Isekiri, Anan, Ibibio, they see you as Nyamiri. So stop all this thing of trying to do infighting. Let us face the people who are facing us. This is how they see you. Ijo, this is how they see you as Nyamiri, my brother, in their eyes. So let us forget all these small. We must have, yes, we have our differences, but look in, see how they see you. And for those of you who keep arguing, you keep arguing that yes, Igbo people are very, very aggressive. They take over the place. I don't even understand you again. I thought you people say that we come to dispossess people of their land. We come to do, but you see, as neighbor na akọ ka na-ekwu eziokwu. In the midst of yapping and trying to, you say the truth. Look at this man spilling the truth. That Igbo people even have houses that are rented by Northerners. Oh, really? With this your same mouth? Oh, I thought they are aggressive. I thought they are people who just cause trouble. Oh, so they come so you see what I was saying? Is it not a peaceful person that can come in your place and be able to invest in your place? You just said now that they contribute how many trillion into your own economy with your same mouth, with your mouth. And some of you are here opposing, still living in denial. God help you.
But from the north, in the entire southwest, and southeastern part of Nigeria, you have only 4 million northerners cut across from Hausa man, to Fulani man, to Nupe man, to Tiv man, to Idoma man, to an Arago, to Ibra, to any other tribe that you can know. We have only.
This man is a dreamer, a big dreamer. Did you hear who is calling the North? Idoma. You're calling Idoma North. You're calling Igede North. It can't tell Buhari. See the way he said that some people say this time around there will not be access to the sea. Well, tell him that this time around, that with his Fulanization agenda, all those people that he was calling North before and deceiving and using them to fight the South, nah, it ain't happening this time, man, bro. They happen like that. Go tell them, no. Idoma man is not your North, oh. Tiv man is not your North again. No, middle belt is now middle belt, oh. Middle belt is not North. So go and rejig your brain. The Hausa man is not going to be fighting with you, the Fulani man. Please, it's no longer Hausa Fulani. It is Fulani. You are on your own. You are on your own, entirely on your own. Look at the kettle calling the pot black. You're conscripting the Idoma man as you're not. Anyway, this is what I wanted to bring out today. That the actions of our governors and our leaders in the Southeast is making us look bad. It's making these people ridicule us. It's making these people treat us like chaff. And let me finally tell us, and this is based on what I'm seeing happening in one of the groups I belong to. People are thinking that you don't elect. What you elect is like governors, ministers. But when it comes to the freedom struggle, when it comes to the liberation struggle, they don't elect. The election it's not by election, no. Or we don't just elect you because you are good with politics. No. You must be very, very careful. It is closer to being spiritual Leaders are born. Leaders of movements, they are born. They don't go to any, actually they go to a school. But go and see the school that these people go to. They go to the school of experience and they are made. You do not go and elect somebody like Omoyele Sowore to come and lead Take It Back movement. You don't go and elect somebody like Sowore to come and lead Revolution Now movement. You don't go and lead, no. They are born. They convene this thing out of the experiences they have been beaten. Hold on, I'm going to take calls, but give me a second. They have been beaten. They have been, before they now decide that they are going to fight. They know they elect somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is out of the experiences that they have endured. They are a product of that experience. Like if you were to paint a picture or you were to do an animation and you bring suffering, you bring hardship, you bring marginalization, you bring insult, you bring killing, kidnapping, and you mix all of those things together and you bring oppression, and out of that, boom, somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out. That is like, it's like when a planet is born. It's like when, in the solar system, stars, there's a rumbling like an earthquake, and then boom, something like that is born. That's how they are made. You don't sit down and elect. Let us elect. Let's do election, and let us now nominate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then they nominate Kanu. They nominate Uche Mefo. They nominate some people, and after nominating them, then hello, caller on the line. I know you're calling into the program, right? Sorry, I lost my audio. Sorry. I hope you guys heard what I was saying. I was trying to say that people like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Omoyele Sowore, Sunday Igboho, these people, they are product of a situation that has come under intense pressure. It's like when gold is formed, when diamond is formed out of sand. Do you know that sand, glass is sand, diamond is glass, toughened glass from sand. Dirt, when it's compacted and mixed with heat, mixed with water, mixed with other materials, compacted, going under pressure and more pressure, then it is squeezed into and it becomes diamond, becomes a pearl. The same thing with people like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the same thing with people like Omoyele Sowore, and the same thing with people like Sunday Igboho. So for some of us who belong to groups where we are waiting to be elected, and when we are elected, we want to form and be like these people. No, you're wasting your time. You cannot, and the people that I'm talking to know themselves, you have to appreciate the people that God has raised for this generation. And I need you to understand that these people are an endangered species. I hope you can hear me now. Please, somebody give me a thumbs up if you can hear me now. They are an endangered species. They need all our support. Some of us will be elected to do things under their dream and their vision, even if they are incapacitated, even when they are tired. But make no mistake about it, the vision that these people have is gifted from God. You must not dilute that vision. We that came into this vision were also appointed, nominated, chosen for the works that we're doing. And we must be about that work conscientiously. Please, let us not mix things. These people are here. If the only reason why the states, the government feels threatened by their activities is because of who they are. I keep saying it, that anybody who is a freedom fighter but is living in perfect peace with his oppressor, that person is a fake, very, very fake activist. I'm going to give a chance for the caller who was calling. Please, you may call now, and I'll take your call and maybe take one or two calls, and then we will come to the end of the program. Our leaders must stop messing us up. That's what we're saying. They must stop messing us up. So the caller that was calling from UK, I saw that plus 44 number. Please go ahead and call back now. I beg you, call back now, and I will take your call. I will take your call now if you can. If you can hear me, call me back, or I will call you back, and yeah, it will cost me more, but then I can also do that so that we can take your call. I see you here, and I'm gonna try to call you. There's a UK number. Oh, okay. I can't call. Okay, maybe you're using a line that I cannot call. So please, if you're watching me and you were trying to make a call, you can now call. Okay, please. Sorry, I picked your call and I told you to hold on, but you cut the call. So please, you can call now and then make your inputs. But just to let you guys know, greetings, love, justice, peace. Greetings. If you were the one calling me, please could you call back? Just to let you guys know, the protest that is planned for Lagos is still happening tomorrow. It is still happening. Thank God it's calling now. Hello. Yes, go ahead. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I'm calling from the United Kingdom. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Mr. Bonaya.
Go ahead, Mr. Bonaya.
Yeah, I just joined what the discussion you were having about our self-acclaimed elders in Igbo land.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when the chips are down, and when you see them come out like vultures.
Sure.
So what they are doing is the things we are already used to. You know, we are already used to this disgrace, and they're not going to change. Even throughout their lifetime, we don't expect change, because if somebody, people that are affected a defeat in their lifetime, okay, there's nothing they can do about it. The only thing we look forward to is the consistency in saying the truth and not living in denial, because this 21st century generation is a generation that you can never hide it. It's just like a diamond. No matter how you want to close your hand and hide the diamond, there must be a little space that someone will know the guy is having a diamond in his hand.
Sure.
So you have to keep on the consistency of saying the truth. And I want to encourage every one of us, those that are listening right now on your platform, please, may we avoid fake videos. Don't put fake videos, especially this period of our trial as the people in Nigeria. No matter every trial is under terror. We are all being terrorized as we are talking now, and everyone should know that. So stop posting fake videos to platforms say what you know and write what you know. Do not encourage fake videos, which is where these enemies put their hands and say, internet is full of fake videos and fake information. Please.
All right.
Yes, I appreciate what you are doing. But before I go, I want to ask you just a question.
Go ahead.
It might be supposed to be offline, but I let me ask it publicly.
Go ahead.
We as the people, as the tribe in Igbo land, we jubilate when and we celebrated when our own brother was nominated as Justice Minister in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So him as a person and other dignitaries we have all over the world. I'm asking you this because you are a candidate, like a Canadian. Some people like him, especially like him, coming from Igbo land and hearing what is happening, does he belong to any Igbo meeting? Does he attend Igbo meeting? Does he say anything? Or do you guys have to take demonstration to the Ministry of Justice? Because he is an Igbo man. All this humiliation going on while we are flourishing outside the world should not continue. This is my question. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother. You're talking about our brother. Yeah, he belongs to meetings here. Okay, he belongs to meetings here. He is a friend of mine. I interviewed him on you're talking about Mado. Yeah, he's a friend, and he really supports everything that we're doing at every opportunity he has. Kingsley, he clearly makes everybody know where he is coming from. In fact, his Igbo is so thick that he doesn't even speak Central Igbo. He still speaks his village Igbo. So this is a place, we live in a place where it has a system. The system here works, and there are protocols for doing things. But let me tell you something, my brother. We are all here as people on exile. We are in another man's land, honestly speaking. No matter how we look up to the people that we are in their land, they too have their own issues. The main thing that we need to do is right there in our land. The most they can do here, they can complain, they can write a letter, they can instruct the president of Nigeria to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but they are never going to come to Nigeria. Canada will never send their army into Nigeria to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They will never do that. So what can they really do? The problem, the problem is us, within us. Okay, how can Canada come and help you when you have your own leaders not saying that they don't need help? When you have your own leaders saying, do you understand? You want to go to a man's house. You want to go to a man's house to help with a problem in his house about his child. And the man is saying, no, please, I don't have a problem. You understand what I'm saying? So the issue there is that we are well and able to do what we should have learned our lesson from NSAS. Remember when we were jumping up that, UK Parliament is going to talk about Nigeria. They met, we streamed it, 1 hour, 2-3 hours meeting. We're all happy. How market now after that meeting? We only they used us to look good before their own voters. That's what they did. That thing was film show. When UK government finished their own, Canadian government did their own. I was part of the one here. We wrote that letter. They went to Canadian Parliament. They had that long thing. DJ Switch was even a part of the hearing. And they said everything they had to say. But did it go beyond that? No. United States government started their own. That's just to show you that all of those diplomacies, they don't work. See even how British government is handling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. You should know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not depend on them in the first place. He used to yap them every day. Why? Because he knows. He knows they are complicit in what is happening. So the sooner we begin to understand, it is not foreign help that we need. All the help we need is inside us. That's why they are calling for a protest, and a lot of us are saying, don't come out for protest too. They will kill you. They will kill people. The policeman comes and says, you should not come out for protest. Do you know what he is telling you? He is telling you to stop existing as a human being.
Exactly.
Because your humanity is giving me goose pimples. If I show you now, you see the goose pimples on my body. Your very humanity, somebody is telling you stop living, and you are agreeing to what they are telling you. That is absurd. That is like an armed robber telling you, an armed robber sending a message to a whole village and saying, don't come out the next day. Because an armed robber can say that. So do you now, because the armed robber say you should not come out, you know the armed robber has a gun? Yes. You know that the armed robber has a gun? Yes. But how come you still go about your business? Because you are a human being. There is something that makes you a human being, that makes you walk along the express when trailers and other things are passing. There is something in you as a human being that makes you go walk beside a tree, even though a tree can fall and kill you. There is something that makes you as a human being. You enter a plane, the plane will be flying up in the air, hanging up in the air, and you, a human being, man, I'm preaching. Do you understand? Why do you sit inside a plane that is hanging up in the air and you're not afraid? Why? Don't you know that plane can drop and all of you die? Why do you still stay in that plane? It's because of your humanity. It's because of the God in you. So when another human being comes in front of the television and says, you should not come out to exercise your fundamental human rights, you did not say you're going to come out with a gun. You just said, I'm going to complain, and the human being says, don't come out. And another human being says, Chidi, obey him. Then we have lost our humanity. We have surrendered. We are the most miserable of men. That is why Fela said, human rights na my property. You cannot give me my property. People don't understand it. People don't understand the implication of listening to the man who says, don't come out and protest. The man has told you to cease being a human being. The United Nations came together and they said, come on, every country has their own laws. But we're going to make this law that will supersede. Do you understand? The Human Rights Charter is above every Supreme Court in every nation. That is the right that you cannot give to anybody. Do you understand? So that is what you are demonstrating when you are protesting. That is it.
You know that.
My God.
You know that's one thing here. You know before now, these people have been saying, even in the national
man.
in Nigeria, that Tony, I mean, Sunday, he holds mode of doing things so peaceful, no problem, what is subject. But they ended up going to slaughter people in his house a few days ago. And what is the difference between that person being insulting and that person not being insulting?
See, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, my brother. You see, the spirit of man, in the beginning was the word, the spoken word. And the word was God. In the beginning was the word, and the word was God.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And God spoke the word. There is no difference between the word and God.
Yeah.
And when that word was spoken, by that word, everything came to be, including man. Man is God. Man is God. The spirit of man is something that you cannot joke with. The spirit of man is indestructible. And the wicked man knows it. They are afraid of what. Look at everything that has been achieved on earth. It is that God, a man, that is able to achieve all of those things. Do you know that even God himself, hey, people don't, I say I'm preaching this afternoon. God looked at what he created. God looked down at man and the ingenuity of man at the Tower of Babel. And God said, Chineke me, look at the spirit of God that we put in these people. Oh. If we don't stop them, there's nothing that these people cannot do. I beg, come and change their language. Come, once they begin to speak in one language, we are fit. No. This because God, and you know why God? Oh, Jesus Christ, people don't understand. Sometimes people say, why doesn't God just destroy people? God cannot destroy people because God cannot destroy himself now. Do you understand? We are an extension of him. We're intelligent. We are super powerful. And so when we come together, there is nothing. God said it. There is nothing they set their minds to do that they cannot do. And that is what the police is afraid of. That's what the government is afraid of. They are afraid of you, but they want you to be afraid of them. Do you understand? The thief comes to kill, to steal, and to destroy. They are stealing your courage and giving you their own fear. Don't change that thing. You are powerful. You are strong. You are fearless. You are indomitable. So that's why they're using the fear tactic and telling you not to come out. How dare you tell me not to come out? How dare you? Did you create me? I am a human being. I want to be. I am being. Human being. I am demonstrating why I am a human being. And one of my attributes, one of my characteristics is my ability to express how I feel. So when I say I am not happy, when I am sad, I cry. When I'm happy, I laugh. How can you tell me to be happy and not laugh? Or tell me not to cry when you beat me? That's what you're saying. And you're saying that we should surrender our humanity. I really hope people understand what they are saying.
Exactly.
And you're telling me it's dying. So are you not dead already? What are you talking about? So you think death is the end? Death is not the end now. So you think if you kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if death was the end, then people like Omoyele Sowore will not be doing what they're doing. If that was the end, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be doing what they are doing. But these people have an inner spiritual understanding that it is not their dying that will stop the movement. They are already dead. They have done their job. Nnamdi Kanu has produced 1 million other Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So if you kill him today, have you killed Biafra? That you arrested? Have you arrested? Did you arrest me? Am I not talking now? Do you understand? They don't get it. They just don't get it. My brother.
You saw our brother who is their spokesman. What's it? If
No. I don't want to go there. They're just. It's okay. It's okay. Don't see that. Let's not waste our time. Let's not waste our time with such things. Those are frivolities. Those are frivolities. Anybody can do anything they want. It's okay. Those are, all I'm saying is this protest tomorrow means a lot.
Yeah.
I thank God for people like Omoyele Sowore. My contact with him has taught me a lot. He has been in this struggle for so long. So when you look at certain things, and honestly, his reaction, the way his body goes into like a convulsion, the way his body convolutes when you tell him, like, bros, let's not go for this protest. So in those early days, I'll say, bros, don't go for this protest. It's sickening to him. So now I hope that what I've said will make you understand why people go out and protest. Because the point that we finally surrender our humanity, the very essence of our existence, the reason why we are human beings, the moment we surrender it, we do not have any right to call ourselves human beings. We might as well just walk on 4 legs. We might have, yes, now let's call ourselves 3. Let all of us just go and stand, carry our leg, put inside the ground. After all, trees eat from inside the ground. Let's just plant ourselves. Because you can't be
Let me give you a tip. I want to give you a final tip. You will keep this in the near future. It's very useful. I want to give you a tip now. The tip I want to give you is, if they kill Nigerians tomorrow in Lagos, when they come to demonstrate, when they come to protest peacefully, and they kill Nigerians in Lagos, then Nigerians will have to go back to their shell and begin what they call indoor protest. All they need to be to change protest all around the world. It becomes a new system of protesting.
No. I totally reject what you're saying, my brother. We can never do. Hey, why would you go and hide for a fellow human being? Don't you understand? The only thing that this person has, that the common denominator, the only thing between you and every other person is the fear of death. Now death now die. It's die now. It's die. No be you they talk about. Sunday Boho was he not in his house? Was he protesting in the street when they came and killed 2 people? So what are you talking about? All the people that they killed in their houses, were they on the street? The people that Fulani herdsmen are killing, were they on the street? Ejiofor, yes, Barrister Ejiofor's man, PA that they killed. Go and watch the video. They killed him inside his house. So where are you safe? Where are you safe? All the people they are going to kidnap, were they not going up? Were they protesting? Tell me, the number of people that were killed not protesting is more than the number of people that are killed protesting. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? These people, they keep turning you into a coward and you keep accepting that you're a coward. No, we are not cowards now. We are not. I asked somebody, so if somebody comes to kill your children, you will stand there and be looking at the person. You won't go to defend your children. I'm telling you the truth, too. Let me repeat my analogy. The moment we stop coming out to protest, to exercise our fundamental human rights, we might as well go and plant ourselves like tree, because only a tree that you tell that you are coming to destroy it, that tree will stand. It will not complain. It will not do anything. You will stay there and put your snuff, finish your snuff, clean your nose. The tree is still there. You bring you change your clothes to work cloth. The tree is still there. You begin to sharpen your knife in front of the tree. The tree is looking at you. You sharpen your axe. You actually start cutting the tree. The tree will not talk until the tree falls down. If you tell a human being that you are coming, the human being will react. If the human being hears about your plans to kill, it will react. So that's why we are human beings. We are just being human. We're not being anything different, but just human beings. That's what you say when you're protesting. You're not saying anything different. You're just saying, I am a human being. The moment I can no longer protest, the moment I can no longer talk, just go and look at the United Nations Charter of Human Rights. Maybe I should post it so that people will see. The moment you lose that right to do some of those things, forget about it. You are totally, completely finished. Nothing is left for you anymore. You might as well just, I don't even know what you are anymore. So people must be extremely, very, very careful when they just talk to you and you just accept. You must not accept. Why should you accept it? Why must you accept it? You cannot accept it. I'm going to read that, but thank you so much for calling. I'm going to let you go, my brother. Thank you so much
Thank you, doctor. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So much.
Thank you.
So much.
Thank you very, very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
So you see, I appreciate my brother that called, but please make no mistake about it. Whenever somebody is going out there to demonstrate, please, please, please don't be part of the people. Okay, there's another caller. Go ahead, caller on the line.
Yeah, good evening from here.
Yes, my brother.
Yeah, this is Honor here. Calling from Benin Republic.
Go ahead, my brother.
Yes, the program is good, and you always doing it good, great. I just want to use this medium to tell those people that call themselves Nigerians that are still sleeping over all these things that are happening. They think that people are playing. When they hear people of Biafra agitating for this, they are thought that maybe we are crazy or something, or we don't know what we are doing, or we don't know what we are saying. The rain will beat everybody if they fail to wake up. Because I can't understand the reason why one ethnic group are subduing every other ethnic groups in that Nigeria, and nobody's saying anything. And it appears that maybe we are, unless we are just, we have agreed that we are slaves to them. Because I can't understand why is it that these things are happening. Nobody wants to talk. Even those that call themselves leaders, they are seeing all these things. They are working together with them, and they think that they are playing game. This is no longer game. If they are not wise up right now, that rain will beat everybody. It's high time that everybody must wake up, because this is not child play anymore. What is the meaning of all this nonsense? These people must stop this, and we must stop them because they are not God. They are not God. Fulani people are not God. They are human beings like us. If we cannot stand up right now. Maybe we carry ethnic this and this, Igbo and Hausa, this and that. These people will deal with us. They are dealing with us already. But if you cannot rise up now, it will be too late. It will be very, very late for us. Because if they are succeeded on this plan they are mounting, believe you me, nobody can say anything again, and we would be, I don't know. So I thank you for the program, and I thank you for wonderful work you are doing. And I'm using this opportunity to say to Nigeria government to free our leader, Mazen Namdekan. Free him now. Free him now. Unless you want that suit to burn. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Now, guys, if you look, I have excuse me. I have posted something. It's right there. That is what United Nations Charter. This is Article 1. I'm going to broaden it. I have a bigger one. And what am I trying to do? I'm trying to show you. This is what everybody, together. This is what they together agree. Okay. Let me add this. So that when you see, it says, all peoples shall have the right to existence. They shall have the unquestionable and unalienable right to self-determination. This is United Nations. No court under the United Nations, which Nigeria is a signatory to. Nigeria is a signatory to this thing you're looking at here. Do you see that? There is no court that can deny you this thing. They will look any court you go to with this case, and it is proven that this is what they are trying to do to you. They cannot win that case. I hope we understand. Okay. I probably I'm going to talk more about this because I'm thinking that maybe our people, it's short, this what happened today shows me that it looks like a lot of our people don't understand. They don't understand what is the issue there. I'm going to do a topic where I am going to just treat fundamental human rights. It is very important that we treat that case. I mean, we treat this issue. There are 30 universal human rights and freedom of these 30 universal human rights. It is about time I preach on this. 30 universal human rights. And why do I call it preaching? Yes, we're in a period where we have to start talking to people. Honestly, that's the period we're in. 30 universal human rights. We need to talk about it. It's very important. All humans free. Too many of them. Let me show you. Let me just a preamble. But we're going to talk about basic human rights. All human beings are free and equal. All human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. They are endowed with reason and conscience and should act towards one another in a spirit of brotherhood. Number 2, everyone is entitled to all the rights and freedoms without distinction of any kind, such as race, color, sex, language, religion, political or other opinion, national or social origin, property, birth, or other status. Furthermore, no distinction shall be made on the basis of the political, jurisdictional, or international status of the country or territory to which a person belongs. I don't think you know this. Right to life. Everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of person. And there's 27 more of them. I'm going to do a program. And on that program, I'm going to treat this thing. Why am I going to do this? So that it will help us understand what they are trying to take away from you. Because you just, all you see is when there's revolution, I don't understand. When it's Showore protesting, government will say don't protest. Hey, we should just go and sit down. This revolution now, people, let them just go and sit down. I don't want anybody to be killed. As people protest. Hey, no, they should not protest. Students protest. No, students should not protest. Biafra people protest. Biafra people should not protest. Oduduwa people protest. Oduduwa people should not protest. What do you want? And the same you is calling me on the phone and complaining. Wow. Wow. All right, guys. That's it for us today. On behalf of all of us here in the Toronto studios of Worship Media Television, and on behalf of Dr. Erica, I really want to appreciate you guys. Please continue to join us and continue to support us in whatever you see us doing. And from all of us, and from me, it is good afternoon.